What's going on, everybody? You tuned in to Tactical Skin of Defense. It is your favorite gun owner checking in, Jessica Coley. May God bless you. Continue to take care of one another. Get to know the gun laws in your state and surrounding states when traveling. Y'all, another one of the AR-15 topics that came up. Sunny on The View. She had something interesting to say about Christians and Christians owning AR-15s. We're going to jump into what she had to say a little bit, and then I'm going to address that particular statement that she said. She packed a lot into it, but I'm just going to mainly concentrate on the Christians being hypocrites that own AR-15s.
Roll the clip.
Against the death penalty in all cases, because some people really deserve.
I am against the death penalty in all cases.
Well, I think
in all cases, and that's why I find there is a hypocrisy with certain Christians who are pro-life, but they will pull that electric chair switch. They are pro-life, but they have their AR-15s in their cabinet. They are pro-life, but they don't mind immigrant families being torn from each other. They are pro-life, but they don't care about little children's subsidies being taken away from them. That is not pro-life.
This right here.
So she packed a lot in that. I'm not going to go off on everything she said. You don't have to be a Christian. You don't have to be a Buddhist. You don't have to be a Jehovah's Witness to have humanity in your heart. What I mean by that is you don't want to see families torn apart. You want to see children healthy, grow up to be successful young men and women. You don't have to be a Christian to want the best for people. So let's not throw Christianity, let's not throw Buddhism, let's not throw Jehovah's Witness in the sun. That just being a human being, you learn to be from your mother, you learn to be gentle, you learn to be kind. So that has nothing to do with believing in any type of religion. So let's just take that out of us. That made no sense to me at all. If you're a human being and you like life and you love life, then you never want to see families get torn apart. You always want to see children successful, eating, have everything that they need to succeed, to grow up and succeed and be successful young men and women. So that has nothing to do with the AR-15 and being a hypocrite. So I don't even understand why she even said that. But anyway, in Psalms 149 verse 6, it says, "Let the high praises of God be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand." So basically, the word says protect yourself. If you have to protect yourself with that two-edged sword in your hand, then... But in this case, in this time of day, our two-edged sword is any firearm that you decide you want to own. You have the right to own. What I don't like about people that say stuff about the AR-15 is people that don't do their homework. Like people that say that the AR-15 is basically an automatic. It's not automatic. You pull the trigger, it goes off. You pull the trigger, it goes off. It's a semi. It's not an assault rifle. It's a semi-rifle. It's not an assault rifle. But that's people that's uneducated when it comes to the firearm world. So I don't hold them to the highest standard when it comes to the firearm talk. People like Sunny. She's not a person that I consider, or I can hold a conversation about firearms, because she's not educated in the firearm world. So you can't... I'm not going to get upset. I'm not going to get belligerent. But at the same time, she's somebody that's uneducated about firearms. So, hey, unless she wants to be educated, then I'll leave it at that. Let's get to the main meat and potatoes of this video. Calling Christians hypocrites for owning AR-15s. Let me tell you something. A person with common sense don't want to be on the other side of a barrel of anything. Pistol, PCC, shotgun, AR-15, AR-15 pistol, AK-47s, AK-47 pistols. 50 Beowulf. I don't want to be on the other side of the barrel on none of it. So let's get that straight right off the bat. I don't want to be in the front of none of that. So my thing is with the AR-15. So if you own a pistol and you're a Christian or you're a Buddhist or you're I'm just giving out some religions that's off the top of my head. Jehovah Witness. So if you own a pistol, you're not a hypocrite. What's the difference? One is just longer than the other one. One you can do 3 points of contact versus 2 points of contact or 1 point of contact. They all fire the same way by pulling the trigger. So what is the big deal? You don't necessarily have to have an AR-15 to shoot 2, 2, 3, 5, 5, 6. I'm gonna give you an example right now. What I have sitting right here in my lap. This is one of my first builds, one of my first rifle builds, which was a 9mm that takes Glock magazines. As you see, it's covered right here. 9mm AR-15 that shoots pistol rounds. So what's the difference? I can put this I can grab a pistol, or I can grab my rifle pistol. It shoots 9mm bullets. People are uneducated. She probably does not know this. You don't necessarily have to shoot 223 out of this. I have one that shoots out 9mm. So what are you talking about? Why is everybody so limited? Wants that's not of the firearm world wants to limit us to what we can and cannot have. We care about life. We're not out here acting a fool. We're not out here threatening folks. We're not out here running into banks. We're not out here running into people's homes. We're not out here carjacking people. So my thing is, why y'all so hell bent on the AR-15? We like life. We want to see people successful. We want to see people thrive. We're not out here just unaliving people. Only time a person get unalive in many situations, and it has nothing to do with religion, but people that go to work, people that has something to live for. We're not out here doing the things that people that don't care about life. So if you approach somebody that don't care about life, I want the best possibility that's gonna make sure I get back home. Whether that's a pistol, whether that's a PCC, whether that's a shotgun, or whether that's a AR, or whether that's a 50 barrel Wolf, or whether that's a 308, whether that's a 6.65 Creedmoor, whether that's an AK-47. It don't matter to me. But like I said, if I own a pistol, does the AR makes is the pistol less lethal than an AR? Ballistically, yeah, but they do the same thing. They're meant to unalive you. If I don't want to harm you, for prime example, I'm not gonna take it out, but this takes CO2 cartridges. This is a BB gun. I just tap you with a BB gun. It's gonna sting, but hey. Hypocrites. I don't want nobody. I never on record never want to see or never have to use my firearm to harm somebody. But I want the best advantages that life offers. And if that means that day you on the other side of an AR-15 and I got to make a decision, I talk to my God, I'm good. In some people's eyes, am I a hypocrite? According to Sonny, I guess so. But I ain't ready to go until God call me home. So until God called me home, I will continue to have my AR-15. And if that means I'm known to some people as a hypocrite it is. Oh well, you'll be all right. Man, I just wanted to address that, man. We just something about this AR, man. People just go up in an uproar about, but hey, can't please them all, as they say, as my grandmother used to say. You can't please everybody, so it is what it is. Man, y'all be safe, man. It's your favorite guy on the checking out Jay Skilly. May God bless each and every one. You continue to take care of one another. And y'all, peace.